All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here at Franklin. This is Franklin GMC up here, and we're just wandering a lot, but what we're gonna talk about today as we look at some of this kind of stuff that we're seeing on here is what can we buy for $10,000 truck-wise today? Okay, that is our big question. What can we get for $10,000? Definitely not these. Definitely not this one. Okay, I don't think there's nothing on this entire lot. There's not a vehicle on this whole entire lot that we could buy for $10,000. And that's common because the dealership doesn't want to waste their time with $10,000 vehicles. They want stuff that's going to be more profitable. So there would not be one single vehicle today on this entire used lot that would be worth $10,000 or that you could buy for $10,000. But it's definitely not these. Definitely not any of this kind of stuff. Not going to happen. But we are going to go into the computer and we are going to see what $10,000 will buy you today in a truck. Because we hear it in the comments all the time. We hear people say, oh, buy yourself a used truck. Buy a cheap used truck and drive it till the wheels fall off. Drive something used. Get something used. Blah, blah. I see one. I see a truck. It's not even for sale. Here's what 10 grand is going to get you this year. Here's 10 grand right there. There's your $10,000 option. Okay, well, we will go into the computer. We'll go to autotrader.com and we're going to pull it up and we're going to see what kind of trucks you can buy for $10,000 and if you would want to buy them. I can tell you right now wholeheartedly, 100%, I would never. I'm not doing it. No offense. I would not play that game, especially with the risk, the loss, the things that can go wrong. Even that truck today, something as simple as that we see right there, all it takes, the days of being able to fix this for cheap are gone. Those days have come and gone. Now that is a beautiful truck. Absolute beautiful, beautiful truck. Not taking anything away from it. Well, what I'm telling you is that the cost to repair that today is going to be 300, 400% what it was 10 years ago. And you can't afford it. Little stuff cannot be, you just can't afford to do it anymore. It's just crazy as it is. So for me, there is no $10,000 vehicle that I would buy. Not even if my kid was going off to college would I buy him a $10,000 vehicle. And me personally, I wouldn't even bother with it. Instead, I would lease them a vehicle and have that security and peace of mind and knowing that there's no concerns on it. I would not even play the game. Or I would buy them a vehicle, something lower grade, and that I don't got to worry about like that, and I would do that. I would not buy a $10,000 truck today. But let's go see what we can find. We'll go jump in the computer, and we'll go show you and see what we can come up with. All right, here we go. We're diving into computer. All I did was go to Auto Trader. I like Auto Trader. Used cars for sale, trucks, and I picked used four-wheel drive vehicles for sale between $9,500 and $10,000. Nationwide, any year, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the make. We picked used, all-wheel drive, $95,000 to $10,000. I did select truck, and I did select crew cab because that is what is going to matter to most people. So let's see what we got on here. Now, first of all, note I did pull this up already. Actually, I did this whole video a few minutes ago, and then when I hit the wrong button and lost everything. So we're starting it over right now. But $10,000 payment. If you did 10 grand, 36-month loan, because you're not going to probably get too much longer on 10 grand, 9% interest, which will be realistically, even if you got great credit, you're probably at 9% on, for the average person, on a 36-month loan. 7.25% sales tax is fine. We dropped the title and reg fees down to $750. We calculate that. Hit the calculate button, brings you into $365 a month. Only $1,600 in interest, which is nice, but you're $365 a month on a $10,000 truck. So we put that into perspective. Here's basically where we come in at, and we're going to go through and see if there's anything that interests me. So, and again, I'm looking for buying something that is going to hold up, because the biggest problem we have with all used vehicles is the reliability will be gone. And everything here that you're going to get for under $10,000 is going to have high probability of catastrophic failure. What I mean with catastrophic means that it'll be engine, trans, or something that is going to go out that will cost more than the vehicle itself or more than the vehicle is valued at to get fixed, and that is going to throw you right back at ground zero. That could happen in 3 months. It could happen in 3 years. It could happen anywhere between, but it is a very, very high risk, and that scares me. Look at here. Okay, I would not buy this one for sure. He's got it lifted. He's got different tires and wheels on it. The suspension's probably completely shot in this thing. I would not buy that. No way, no how, even though it's only got 132,000 miles on it. This, no way. I'm not buying 200,000 mile trucks because, again, trans is going to go, and so is the engine's probably not too far behind. And even so, any of the nickel and diming stuff that's going to happen is going to overwhelm me. I'm not doing it. Not happening. No on 2. No, because of the mileage. No, because of the mileage. You see, I don't want to click on you. Let's go back out of there. But you can see the mileages are the problems here. Not interested. Now, this one, if that was lower miles on that Frontier, if that was, if that had 100,000 less miles on it, then you'd have my interest for 10 grand. This one, not bad. Okay, I like the older Ford F-150s. I owned a lot of these. And if this has got the 5.4 in it, does it? It does. 5.4 right there, 136,000 miles. This would be one I would probably buy. However, I understand it. The risk is great. And like I said, I could lose my butt. But they're asking for $97.78. I would probably offer them $1,000 less, coming in at just under 9 grand. And I would take that one right there. Would not be a problem with that. No to the miles. No to the miles. No. And no, and yes. Here is a Titan. If this is the V8 Titan, which I'm assuming it is V8 Titan, 156,000 miles on it. Right there, I'd have to check the Carfax. Always check the Carfax. They want 10 grand even. Offer them one less. Take 9 grand for this. I would be all over this truck if the Carfax held out solid. So we got 2 so far. We're doing better than I thought we would. No. I know people are like, well, it's a HD truck. HD trucks are a world of trouble when things start to go bad cost-wise. So, no, especially if it's diesel. So, no, thank you. And most HD trucks, they work for a living. So, no, thank you on buying it used. Buying it new, I'll buy it all day long. Buying it used, I don't want to. No there, no. This one, yes, I would buy this right here. If the Carfax checks out, but you got the simple V6 in it, a 2000 Frontier, cap on there, nice setup, looks well done, maintained well. If the information on Carfax and the history and everything would be good on this, they're asking 99, offer them 89. I would buy this all day for 9 grand. I would buy that all day for 9 grand with 130,000 miles on it. Simple and cheap to work on and repair. Nothing crazy. Good bulletproof reliability and proven. Let's keep going down here, see what else we get in here. So here we go. But no, 200,000 miles for $9,500. No, yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, but it is a lot. This one would be kind of right on the fence. I could probably be talked into this. It is a Titan. It's got the 5.6. It's only 200,000 miles. It is coming. You know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes on this. I would. It is 4-wheel drive. I would say yes to this all day long, actually. I'll correct myself, and yeah, I would buy that one in a heartbeat. If, again, everything checks out on the Carfax, I would buy that. This one here, too, not bad. I like the F-150s, especially pre-wet belt cylinder deactivation, stuff like that. I do not have a problem with this. It's got the 3.6 turbo in it, though. That kind of does shy me away a little bit, so I would pass on that one. Not that I don't love that motor, but I don't want it later on. Okay, nothing there. Nothing. Too many miles. 06 F-150 with 95,000 miles on it. That one might be a pretty solid vehicle right there. We're not going to keep clicking on them. That one might be good, though. All right, let's take a quick second, mention our sponsor of this video here, Lasfit. They build some of the most amazing products. We use their stuff on everything. Every truck I own and have owned recently has been all set up with Lasfit stuff. We're going to take a look at it real quick and show you some of their offering. All right, so if we look at these mats, look at the coverage, look at the overlay of these things, the quality of these things, they're insane. This is high-level stuff. Look at the difference. Here it is in a Nissan. This is in a Nissan Sentra, deep dish pockets. Look at even the back end. If you got kids, like my daughter does here, and this is her car, look at that, collecting all the debris, all the food pieces, everything falling out of there, even a back. High deep dish design to these things so that you don't even have to ever vacuum again. All of the dirt and the debris will stay contained in them. Look, the size difference of these compared to factory ones, too, are amazing. And the price is incredible. But look at how much bigger these are than the actual factory floor mats in this 4Runner. See, a size difference is huge. And so laser fit fit perfect. They offer them for every single vehicle that you can think of out there, basically. Their prices are absolutely phenomenal. And the big thing, as you're looking at these, look at the review numbers. Look at the sheer number of 5-star reviews on these things, on every one of them. They are incredible quality on every kind of level. You cannot go wrong with Lasfit. That one up here that we saw, this one could have some potential. Not promising, but could have, depends on conditions and all the variables that come into used cars. So many variables. You can't just pick one of these out of here and then say, I'll buy that one and then pick it up and have it delivered. You need to go look at these and check them and see and learn and verify, and nothing's ever as good as it's supposed to be. It's kind of a nightmare. But I'm not seeing anything else on here that is really grabbing my attention, and we're getting down here a ways. We'll keep going until we find some more stuff. No. Maybe. 2014 was a great year. This was a maybe, but 168,000 miles scares the crap out of me. If I could get that one down for like 8,500, especially because there are so many F-150s out there. If I could get this for 8,500, does have the 5-liter in it. 8,500, I'd take this one. I'd go this route with that one. Again, depending on the car facts and everything that's on there. Maybe, but 179,000 on these worry me. It's and again, they're not that cheap to maintain and work on the Hondas. Kind of, maybe, possibly, but I'm not. I wouldn't get all excited about it. This one right here, 125,000 miles on it, F-150. Lariat, you got some nice features on there. It's got the 5.4 in it. Yeah, this one I would. Again, if everything checks out right. That one, 90, they're asking exactly 10. Get it for 9. I'd be okay with that. So you can see there are some deals out here. They're just hard to come by. There's just not a bunch of them out there. Not a ton of good options. Everything is used up. Here we go. 2010 Frontier, 10 grand. I'd take that right there, 4-liter. Yeah, all day. If, again, it comes in solid, I would be all over that truck. So there's some options here. You know what I'm not seeing, though, is I'm not seeing a Tacoma. I have not seen a Tacoma yet. And a Tacoma would be my #1 buy. Here's a 2013 Titan, 178. Yeah, for sure, without fail. Again, quality, reliability, dependability, I'd take it as long as everything checks out. That would be a great truck. But no Tacomas yet, which is blowing my mind. No on that, too many miles. No on that, too many miles for the price. Just going through. That one there, probably 160,000 miles, 2014. Yeah, we would take that one. Or look into it anyway. That would be one that would grab my attention. And 2013 XLT 159, I might jump in and take a peek at that one there too. Same kind of deal right here. So there's some trucks out here. There are some options. Where's the Tacoma? I cannot believe we're not seeing a Tacoma. Oh, there's a Tacoma. 2008 Tacoma TRD Off-Road, 125,000 miles. Yes, please. All day long. Yes, please. Matter of fact, let's see. I am curious what we got for just Tacomas. Let's go way back up here to the top where we can type that in and see, because that would be my #1 choice. Let's go to here. Let's go to Toyota and go bam, and then give me an option here for something. Let's go add a make, and I don't want make 2. I want make 1. Let's go to Tacoma. Let's see what we got on here. We are nationwide. We got 5. Nationwide. Minimum year, minimum everything. We got 5 Tacomas used in the whole entire nation for under $10,000. This one I would take all day long. This one, no way. Not happening. Would not do it. This one, no way. Would not do it. Not with that kind of miles on it. I'll pass. Thank you. This one, I would definitely call on immediately. This one, no way. This one, no, as well too. Maybe, but probably not. Again, you're getting up there to be a bunch of headaches. I would call on this one no in a heartbeat right there. So there are some deals out there. You just got to understand this is high risk. This is high risk. Like I said, any one of these vehicles, catastrophic failure that puts you back to zero and costs more than a vehicle's worth, where you're going to just scrap it and lose all your $10,000. Again, you buy a truck. Oh, look at that right there. That's kind of nice right there. I didn't even notice that one there, but that would be very interesting. I would man, 10 grand on that. I would probably buy this truck. I would probably buy that right there. That Tacoma, that Tundra. Here's another one right here. I would buy that one too. So there's a couple of them on here that we're seeing here, looking at some of these. But the fact that you are most likely going to have a catastrophic failure that will set you back to zero. It means you buy this for $9,500, you get excited, and then literally 8 months later, the trans goes or the engine goes. It costs more to repair this thing than what you paid for it, and now you scrap the truck, sell it for parts for $1,500 or $2,000, and you are out $7,500 just like that instantly, and you are back at square one in the hole. That is a reality that scares the crap out of me and makes me not want it. But looks like there are some deals out here if you wanted to hunt around. Questions, comments, put them below.